Hello once again and welcome back. I apologize for the delay, but I'm back again for another one. So hold on to your hats because we get some backstory this time. Household robots rock and roll were created by master robot designer Dr. Light, and we're enjoying their peaceful days. Then one day, the industrial robots all over the world went on a rampage, and the world fell into total chaos. Dr. Light quickly realized that mad scientist Dr. Wily was behind the nefarious deed, but he didn't know what to do. Rock, having something, there he is, a strong sense of justice, volunteered to be converted into a fighting robot. Thus, the super robot Mega Man was born. This is some deep stuff here. So we're getting a backstory for the whole series up till now. Yeah, there he is, looking good. Mega Man shattered Dr. Wily's plans 3 times. And world peace has been maintained so far, but history repeats itself. And that's how we get more Mega Man games. Dr. Cossack, a mysterious scientist, has invented 8 powerful robots and sent them after Mega Man. Mega Man starts for the battle again. This time equipped with the powerful new Mega Buster. Helmet on and it's time to rock and roll. I think that's the end of the cutscene. Yes, it is. Let's begin. Alright, so here's the preferred route. Toadman, Brightman, Pharaohman, Ringman, Dustman, Skullman, Diveman, and finally Drillman. So that's basically the order that, you know, everyone on the internet tells you to do. And sometimes I like to change it up because there's more than one way to do it, but that's basically the best way to do it here. So I'm not gonna, you know, stray from that path. So this is the first stage you're going to be playing if you're going to play this game, and it's an odd one to start with because there's stage physics to it, sort of. Like, you see the rain and the wind is blowing the opposite way, so it actually pushes Mega Man back. Like, if I jump, he just goes backwards like that, and it can really mess with your jump timing, and it takes a bit of getting used to, but if you'd never played this game and you just said, you know, internet, what's the best way to play this game? It would tell you to play Toadman first. And you might be a little confused as to why the jump physics feels so weird. But it's just the beginning part of this stage. But you have to be pretty careful because, like, this jump right here coming up should be easy, but I often fall down the hole because it blows you back. Oh, I got a 1-up. Okay. Jeez, I don't like those bird things. They really, they get me. More often than not. Well, that was weird. The audio cut out for a second. Hopefully that doesn't happen too much more. My computer's been acting sort of odd these days. But this is the first playthrough I'm doing since getting a new PVM on my desk that I do these playthroughs on. I got a PVM 14L5, which replaced my 14M4U, which is both great monitors. I'm keeping the 14M4U, but the 14L5 does 480p, so I'm pretty excited about that, and it looks great with 240p as well. But it's been a real pleasure playing on it these past few days while I practice for this. So these guys are a big old pain. They either throw bombs or he throws his eyes at you. It's a good time to use the new Mega Buster. So the difference between this game and, you know how in Mega Man 2 they just sort of made everything better. They just made everything feel better, and then Mega Man 3 they added the butt slide. Well, in Mega Man 4 he gets the new Mega Buster, which gives you this charge shot, which is great. It sort of feels like if you go back and play the other ones, I really miss it actually. Some people think that it's not that much of an improvement, but I think it's a great one. But for this, shooting this guy in the eye, sometimes the the charge shot is really good. But as far as I know, there's no way to like sort of make him do what you want. He just sort of does whatever he feels like. He may throw a bomb, he may throw his eyeballs. You just sort of have to be ready for both. There we go. In this section here, there's going to be some jumping fish boys. So just take it slow and don't get hit, because it's curtains down there. And that jump, just make a leap of faith. That one there, I take slow because I often hit my head and fall down. Oh, geez. Okay. That was mighty close. Okay, so I don't have much health, but Toadman is pretty easy. If you shoot him, he basically doesn't attack, he jumps away. So if you just keep shooting him, he doesn't really ever attack, and you can just sort of butt slide underneath him. And as long as you don't screw up and run into him, oh jeez, like I just did, you won't get hit very much. But I screwed up. Okay, let's try that again. Not off to a great start, but that's okay. Okay. And the thing he does is sometimes he likes to change his rhythm. Sometimes he'll just stand there for a second longer and you butt slide into him and you feel like an idiot. Focusing my power. So I like to really make sure that he's actually jumping. Like that. See that? Crazy guy. I do really like the Robot Masters in this game. I think Mega Man 4 is great. I don't know if it's better than Mega Man 3. I don't think so. It sort of lacks the soundtrack isn't as good as 2 or 3, in my opinion. But the gameplay is all very good. Just as good, if not better. And this stuff in between is even better. You got Rain Flush. So we got our first power-up. And Rush gets a little bit of an upgrade. Rush Marine. So just like in Mega Man 3, we get Rush Marine, Jet, and Coil. And there's the password, and off to our next stage, which is Bright Man. I like this guy, he's just got a big old light bulb on his head. So his power-up is not a new one, it's Flash Stopper again, but a good one nonetheless. Oh yeah, okay, so in this stage, things go dark when you kill these red guys, those guys there, and then the little fireworks green guys light it up again. So when you get to that area there, you gotta shoot right away, or else that green guy will fall down the hole and you won't know where the hole is to jump across. This is like super creative to me. Oh jeez. Okay, that was really bad. Don't freak out here, because he's not going to go down the hole on the first jump. So up that ladder to the right is an energy power-up, but I'm not going to go get it because I don't really need it. Oh jeez. And by energy I mean health. I guess that could be confusing in a Mega Man game, because all the weapons have their own energy. So I'll just call it a health power-up from now on. And down here, basically, there's a few places where, in the stages here in Mega Man 4, where there's a fork in the road. And generally, when there's a fork in the road, that means there's an energy tank somewhere. So there's the energy tank, and see, that's even more confusing, because it's not a health tank, it's an energy tank. Whatever. So generally when you find a fork in the road like that, you can sort of count on there being an energy tank to be had somewhere down in one of the directions. But there's Rush Coil doing his thing. And this is my favorite select screen so far. Everything's on one page. I don't like when they split it up into 2 pages like in some of the other games. Everything's here on the one page. It's super clear what each weapon is. And you get a little picture of Rush down there when you switch over. I think it's a lot better. Just each Mega Man game on NES just sort of matures a little bit and gets a little bit better in some way. But not necessarily always a better game down the road. As many Mega Man 2 fans would have you know. Alright. But can you believe there's 2 more Mega Man games after this one? That just blows my mind. There were 6 of them. It's crazy to think about. Okay, alright. So for this area here, let this guy do his thing. And let those things go off screen, because you don't want to be dealing with them. And don't shoot them either, because otherwise you have to do this in the dark, and that's not very fun. Alright, now... Alright. So the very last jump is a bit of a tricky one. You sort of have to wait, let it fall a little bit, or else you run into that guy up there. I'm glad I did it first try. Okay, so we're here at Bright Man's. So he gets hurt by the rain flush, and you got to use it all. So just dodge his attacks as best you can. He's gonna flash stopper me in a minute here. There he goes. It's better to just get shot than to get landed on by him, because he does more damage when he lands on you. Uh-oh. Am I gonna survive this? Just barely. Whew, that was close. Alright. Yeah. Yeah! I love that about Mega Man. He looks so excited. All the time. Like when he's running, he's just trucking along. Pumping those arms. And when he's jumping, he just looks like he's having a great time. You got Flash Stopper. So our next boss, Pharaoh Man, is weak to Flash Stopper in spectacular fashion, and it is so fun to kill Pharaoh Man with it, and you'll see why. This is a fun stage too. So you start out and there's quicksand, and all these robots come out of the quicksand. So you really gotta shoot them faster. They're gonna hit you. I think they take 4 hits. I can't really tell how many. Maybe 5. 4 or 5. I don't know. But if you just mash the button nice and fast, the power-ups disappear, unfortunately. Alright, so there's a little secret here. So if we use Rush Coil to jump over this hole, so the way forward is down the hole, but we can use Rush Coil to jump over it and then head over here for a little secret. Again, watch out for those green fellas. They're gonna start showing up any second now. There's one. And oh geez, he got me. That's okay. So we're at the end here, and we get the balloon power up. So it's another weapon. Well, not really a weapon, but sort of like item 1, 2, and 3, you know, from the other games. Or from Mega Man 2, I guess those are in. But there it is down there. You make these little balloons and you can use them as platforms, which we will use quite a bit in the upcoming stages here. This part isn't very fun, because you have to sort of do your best to not fall on the spikes while these things shoot at you and the bats fly at you. I just sort of ignore the bats. Try and time my jumps well, because once those things see you, they're gonna shoot at you. And you don't want to be hanging off the back of one either, because when they fall down like that, you can hit the spikes and die. But here's more of the same. Mummy Man. Oh geez, that was mighty close. Okay, I think that's the last one. Yes, it is. Oh. Okay. So like I said, Pharaoh Man is weak to Flash Stopper, so he freezes in place, and then you can just shoot the ever-loving crap out of him. So the trick is to get him to land on the ground, somewhere where you can shoot him repeatedly, and then just go to town. Somewhere like that. And then get your Mario Party finger happening. Just like playing Skateboard Scamper on the 64. Oh, you gotta go so fast. Be nice to have a turbo button right about now. Oh, yeah. That's so fun. Oh, man. Man, that's good stuff. Alright, we get another weapon. You got Pharaoh Shot. Pharaoh Shot's pretty cool too, you can charge it up. Okay, who's next? Ringman. So Ringman is one of the harder bosses until you get his pattern down, and then you can sort of walk through him fairly easily as well. Quite often you can just jump and get on that ladder, like I just attempted to do, but sometimes it doesn't work. Oh yeah, these little rainbow things disappear when Mega Man steps on them, so you can butt slide to stay ahead of them, or just run. You can outrun them as well, but it's a little bit on the scary side. Oh heck yes! Oh geez, okay. Oh man, it's worth it to get that one up, I promise. That's another nice thing about this game is, like, in Mega Man games in general, when you've come from a place below you like that, a lot of games would just kill you when you fall back down. Like Ninja Gaiden would do that, for example. But it just lets you fall down to the place that you were before, and I quite appreciate that. In this part, I just sort of run through and accept the fact that I'm going to get hit a couple times. Alright, that's it for those annoying things for now. Oh yeah, hippopotamus time. These guys are a real pain. So you have to shoot out the little thing so that he's low enough to hit, all the while avoiding the missiles. They're pretty tough to avoid. So he always wants there to be two. Man, he might kill me. This isn't good. Okay. He always wants there to be two, so as soon as you kill one, he spits another one. Which isn't very fun, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh no. Okay. It's good to kill these little... Oh jeez! I screwed that up. It's good to kill those little, oh man, back to the beginning of the stage and make it to the halfway point. Again, that didn't work. That strategy isn't very good, I guess. It's not very consistent, anyway. You know, I just had a thought about that. About that hippopotamus. You could stand on a balloon, I guess, and shoot him. I've never tried that. That's one thing that you might be able to do, as opposed to just shooting out his little things. But you'd have to be dodging the missiles the whole time, and I don't think that would work very well. They don't last forever, right? So maybe that's not such a good idea. Okay, I need to focus here. Do not want to get sent back again. Alright. I'm gonna do a better job of this hippopotamus. Luckily, this is the only stage the hippopotamuses appear in. Come on now. Die. Thank you. There's one more of those guys we have to deal with. Oh, that energy power-up is gone, of course. There we go. Can't believe I died back there. That was embarrassing. Okay, for these guys here, they take 3 full charge shots to murder. And of course you can just shoot them with your regular Mega Buster, but I find this to be a little bit easier. Except I'm screwing it up. One more ought to do it. There we go. And another hippopotamus. And this isn't a checkpoint yet, so we don't want to die here. That's for sure. I really don't like these fellas. Would you just, please? Okay, good. Okay, so now we get our first opportunity to meet Flip-Flop. Flip-Flop is a little guy that shows up every now and then to give us a little power-up. And the interesting thing about Flip-Flop is what he gives you is random. And there's an energy tank. That's the best thing we can get out of him. But if you don't get an energy tank right away, just go down the ladder and go back up again. Like, don't get whatever it is he dropped. If he just drops you know an energy capsule for one of your weapons, there's no need to get it, because you can just sort of cheese him. You know, if you go back down the ladder, he'll reappear again and give you something else. Not necessarily something else, but you know, it'll start the process over again. Alright, that went well. I like to kill both of these guys because sometimes they give you a good power up. A little bit of health is good. So I'm sort of running low here. Get ready to go left when you get down there. Oh yeah, another one of these things. This one's a lot harder to dodge. Yeah. I didn't think I was going to get through that. Because you have to time it a lot better. Like in the other one, you can just sort of stand there and not get hit. But not so much with that one. I really don't like these guys a lot. They can be killed with a charge shot. It's not a good time to use a charge shot. Alright. Any more health? Nope. Time to fight this thing again. Yeah, and you can't dodge it if you're, you know, like I just did. One more. Oh, come on. Jeez. Oh, I was facing the wrong way. This is brutal. God, finally. Again, thankfully that's the only time we have to deal with those things. Okay, Ring Man. Time to get Pharaoh shot. Okay, he's gonna fling a ring thing at us. Get ready to jump it. That wasn't very good. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. There we go. Things were going bad there for a second. So again, you can just charge that up. And if you don't charge it up, you just shoot a regular Pharaoh shot, which is, you know, closer to the regular Mega Buster pea shooter shot. Which still does lots of damage to him, but the charge shot is better. You got Ring Boomerang. That might be the best weapon in the game, I'm not sure. Ring Boomerang or Pharaoh shot are both pretty good. Okay, so now Ring Boomerang is strong against Dustman. Yes, Dustman. So Dustman is an interesting fellow. He's got a big giant vacuum of sorts on his head. And we're here in the garbage dump. Watch out for the little thing that likes to greet you at the beginning of this stage. Now, each hole you get to, there's going to be little guys coming up, so don't jump right away or you'll hit them and fall down the hole. Every one of this first section, anyway. Leave that there in case I have to do that again. This next section isn't very fun. I gotta kill this thing first. There it is. Okay, now get your charge shot ready because there's some upcoming enemies that are not fun, but they can be killed with a charge shot. Because they just follow you wherever you go. Oh, jeez. Things can go south pretty quickly here. Oh man, I was thinking I wasn't going to make it there. This game suffers from slowdown as well. There's a lot of times when there's too many sprites on screen for the NES to handle. But not nearly as much as Mega Man 3. Mega Man 3 is a lot more common. Okay, and then we're going to get another flip-flop here. Here he comes down the old stairs. And he's giving me the energy tank's first go this time around. Sometimes he's a real stingy fella. But again, you can cheese that one as well. There's a couple that you can't really just because of where he stands in relationship to you. Charge shot again works well here because you can shoot through multiple bricks. See that? Still, oh yes, another one up. This one is sort of important. You kind of got to clear this one out a little bit because the next one you have to shoot through and then backtrack because you gotta create a good path to get through. Should have got that. Okay, cut it a little close there, but it worked out. I think that's the end of the stage, pretty much. Maybe not. Oh yeah, not quite. There's a bit left to do yet. Another one of these jumping fellas. If you backtrack too much with those things, they just respawn. Alright, Dustman. Get ready to be ring boomeranged. So ring boomerang does pretty serious damage to him, so just dodge to the best of your ability and hit him. And then he sometimes might try and suck you in with his little vacuum head. It's kind of tough to dodge those, but he's pretty easy to kill. Alright, so what is that? 5 of 8? I like the music here. This is good stuff. You got Dust Crusher. Alright. Now if you continue there, you just go back into that same stage, which is kind of odd. Skullman is next. Skullman. I like him too. His stage is kind of funny too. It's just... there's a lot of bones happening here. Whoops. I knew that was going to happen. There's some energy tanks to be had here. I know we haven't used one yet, but how many do I have? 3. So, just like in Mega Man 3, the energy tanks stack when you get game over. Like, they don't disappear. So, but the interesting thing is, in Mega Man 3, you can put in passwords and start the game with energy tanks, I am pretty sure. Just a quick side note here, this guy can only be killed with a charge shot. But yeah, so in this one, you can put in your password, and if you had 5 energy tanks, you won't have them anymore. But if you get game over and just continue, you'll have your energy tanks again. And just like in Mega Man 9, the maximum you can have is 9. Or sorry, in Mega Man 3, the maximum you can have is 9. I don't know anything about Mega Man 9 yet, because I haven't played it yet. A little bit ahead of myself there. There's going to be another thing. There he is. Let's get ready to duck under him. Oh yeah, another flip-flop. What's he going to give me? Yeah, not good enough flip-flop. I need at least a 1-up out of you. He's a cute little fella. Sometimes he can be a real pain. Oh, you know what? I'll just take that because there's lots of energy tanks to be had. More than what is needed, for sure. Speaking of which, heading over to the right here will yield you one. I like to take the top road here, just because it's the easiest way over. And then use rush coil. Get up and get this. Ugh, it's terrible. Get up and get this energy tank. And then just back across the bottom. You're gonna have to backtrack for a second. There we go. Sometimes that guy respawns, and you just gotta take a hit because that's the way it is. See, there's another one coming up. This stage is full of them. I'll show you how to get that one as well. So you have to backtrack here to get it. And there's a bit of a scary jump, this one right here. So what I like to do is use a balloon, just because it makes it less scary. Grab the energy tank, and off we go. Butt slide across that for maximum safety. Oh, I forgot about you. That little fella at the end there. Oh, wow. I didn't make the jump. That's what kills me in this game, is jumps, mostly. Let's try that again. We don't have to get the energy tank again, which is nice. But if you were to get game over, it would be back, so you can really stack them up if you think you need it. Again, that was a very close jump. I should have run a little bit further. Okay, I don't want to fail that jump again. Oh jeez, it's okay to take a little bit of damage here because there's going to be some health at the end. If I remember correctly, yes, I do. And here we go. So Skullman is weak to the Dust Crusher. So he has like a shield of sorts, similar to Woodman. Yeah, there it is. And just let him ride it out because he really doesn't like the Dust Crusher though. It doesn't take much to kill him with it. There we go. How are we doing for lives here? Still have 4 because of all those 1-ups, even though with those silly deaths. Hopefully I'll get through without getting game over, but no guarantees. Okay. You got Skull Barrier. So we can use that shield. I don't know how well it does at blocking stuff because I really only use it to kill the one boss, which is Dive Man. Sometimes I wonder when other people play these games if they're constantly switching weapons and using them throughout the stages, because I never do that. And maybe I'm missing something there. Watch out for jumping fishmen. Oh, that was mighty close. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Had a little bit of a freak out there. So there's another secret in this stage. Another weapon to be had. Or another tool, more like. It's not much of a weapon. But I will show you where that is. It's coming up shortly. But not after killing these whales here. This guy's actually being pretty friendly. Usually they spit a bunch of missiles at you first. Oh jeez. Now you could be using Rush Marine here, but I like how they give this guy They give him a snorkel. Oh, jeez. And he swims a little bit. I really like that. Okay, so here's a flip-flop you can't really cheese. Because if you stay on the ladder over there, he just walks off the hole to his demise and never gives you his power-up. I'm gonna have to kill this thing again, I know it. Get a charge shot ready. Jeez. You get hit, just move on. Okay, so we're going back underwater again. But yeah, like I was trying to say before I got distracted, you can use Rush Marine in here and drive him around like a submarine. But I don't find it that helpful for this particular area, but it does become helpful down the road. Jeez. Alright, hopefully I survive this, because there's gonna be... Yeah, see, those are the missiles I'm talking about. Wasn't likely I was gonna survive that. He shoots them at you so fast, I don't know how to dodge them, because they come out so quickly, and they go right for you. I should just hit those things with a charge shot, that would be better. Oh man. Okay. I must be better. I think if you get real close to him, he does the other attack, maybe? Yeah. Maybe that's the key. But anyway, after you fight the second whale, go down this hole. It might look like a death trap, but it's a little secret. Oh geez, watch out for the spikes. And we get the wire power-up. So the wire power-up allows you to shoot a wire up to the ceiling and sort of hang off the ceiling. It only goes so far, but it can be helpful, I guess. I never use it, but I'm sure somebody out there finds it to be of use. Now I have to fight the whale again, so I'm gonna try that again. Go real close to him, see what he does. Nope. He's still shooting missiles. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Don't fall down the hole again, or else you have to do that all over again. But if you're really hurting for health, you can do that because it gives you a fresh health meter. It sort of makes you continue the stages if you got game over, or not game over, but lost a life. But doesn't take away a life. Watch out for these sea mines. Okay. So the skull barrier you can use to injure Dive Man. So the key here is to jump real high and sort of avoid him as best you can. I'm not timing it very well. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. I wonder how many lives I have left now. 2. Okay, I really need to kill him on this one. So if my health goes down, I'm gonna use an energy tank. He's one of the more annoying bosses, for sure. Oh jeez. One more hit. Yes. Thank goodness. Cutting it close. Cutting it close there. Alright, one more. One more robot master. We got both the secret weapons. I should really demonstrate the other one, because I'm never going to use it. I'll just find a good spot to demonstrate it. But you've got Dive Missile. Dive Missile is great too, because it has a bit of a homing property to it. And Drill Man doesn't really like it. But look at the chest on Drill Man. That's all I'm going to say about that. Alright. More of these red fellas that nobody likes. I'm just going to run on through. Whoops. I missed with my charge shot, that's okay. Oh jeez, I usually jump over that guy, but screwed it up that time. Get the health power up, because why not? Alright. Getting that one up is a little bit tricky, but I'll show you how to do that. Just have to be very careful about it. So you gotta sort of inch your way, or else you're not making that jump. I don't think there's any other way to do it. I thought maybe I had to use the wire thing, but it doesn't seem to help any. Oh no. Why did I say in fight? Rookie mistake. These things are annoying because you have to hit them in the split second that they're open. There we go. Okay, maybe I can use the wire in here. Show you what that's all about. Yeah. So I don't know what good that does. Oh, you can shoot up there, but I haven't found that to be useful yet. There's probably some great way you can use it that I haven't thought of. Getting up pretty high in the energy tanks here. Like I said, you can only hold 9, so there's no point in having more than that. Oh man. I really don't like those things. They become a real pain down the road. Okay, so this area here is interesting. Out of these little garbage chutes, or whatever you want to call them, a big rock falls down. And does so until you kill it, basically. And then even then, it'll come back if you leave it for long enough. And then this is interesting too. See the little switch in the background? You jump and hit the switch and it brings up the rest of the stage. And it leaves you with lots of scary areas like this. And this here. Oh man. I'm not a fan of that. See that? I killed it, but it came back. It's pretty important to make that jump. Otherwise, it's curtains for Mega Man. Okay, so still have 3 lives. I'll probably use an energy tank here if my health gets low, because you never know what Dive Man's gonna do. Or Drill Man, I mean. So he goes underground, and he comes up eventually. Like that. Oh, I just need to use one. And then how long he stays above ground seems to be totally random. And then he likes to start flinging missiles at you. Oh jeez. Sometimes when you hit him twice real fast, he goes underground. Oh no. Okay, that was so close. I knew I had 1 hit left. Wasn't about to use another energy tank. But that would have been bad because I was running low on dive missile. But that's it. That's the 8 Robot Masters done for. Now that we've killed Dr. Cossack's 8 Robot Masters, we can go into Dr. Cossack's fortress. You got Drill Bomb. And we get the last Rush power-up. You got Rush Jet. So Rush Jet in this game isn't as good as Mega Man 3 Rush Jet, because this Rush Jet is constantly moving forward when the other one you could hover. So there's no sort of floating on it and using it to kill bosses and stuff. But anyway, there's Dr. Cossack with his creepy face. He lives in like a palace, surrounded by snow. It's quite the fortress, I must say. But here we go. Off to the races. This is where the real game begins. Alright, I guess we have to get there first, through the snow. It's got some powerful slinkies outside. These slinkies can take a lot of hits. And the ground is slippery, by the way. See, look at this. It takes Mega Man a while to get some momentum under his belt. And you can slide off the edge, so you gotta be careful about that. There we go. I'm always real careful with that. Okay, charge shot is key here. Yeah, let's try that again. Oh no, I didn't anticipate them coming down. That's never happened before. This one you gotta get up quick. And more of these fellas, so get your charge shot ready to go. And more of these whole fellas. So again, do not jump until you've killed one on the way up. See, like, killing this one now would not be good enough because the next one would just come and hit you down the hole. You gotta kill it on the way up. Oh no. So sad to see a 1-up go down the hole like that. Okay, so this is the only exception to the rule that I just went over. Now, do I need any? No, I don't. Okay, so this one just run and jump. Otherwise, it's more trouble. Okay. Now it's time to use the balloon a little bit more. Okay. Taking it real safe, but again, you could just fall back down and land in the next area. Now here up these mini ladders, there's some weapon energy, but I just like to rush jet my way over. Because it's a lot... Oh, jeez. I was gonna say it's a lot easier, but then I screwed it up. Oh no. Okay. Okay, alright. Let's get ourselves under control again here. It's weird, that's actually never happened to me before. I swear that never happens. There we go. Die. There we go. Okay. So our first boss here, it's called the Massive Drill, and he's weak to the ring boomerang. And he's not too hard. Jeez, except you gotta be better at dodging than that. But not much better. There we go. Yeah, that one's pretty easy. Okay. On to the next one. Up the tower and deeper into the fortress. Alright, I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure the right ladder is the one we want. Yes. A little bit better than the other one, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so now the game, once you beat a stage, doesn't fill your weapon energy anymore because we're into the post-Robot Master stages, so you gotta be a little bit more mindful of that. And we need Rush Jet here, so... Okay, so grab this one and immediately start going up. Otherwise you're gonna hit this. And as soon as Rush Jet hits a wall, he disappears. So you gotta be ready. Alright, so this is... You might be wondering why we haven't seen any disappearing Mega Man blocks yet. I screwed that up. But this is sort of like it. And don't worry, the game will not disappoint in that regard. And you could use, you know, the balloon and Rush Jet or whatever to get across this. I think it's kind of fun. Good platforming to be had there. Come here, little Batman. But yeah, the selection menu is so much better here. It's better in a lot of ways. So much faster and easier to navigate. Don't need that health. Yet, anyway. And do I need that? What could I fill? Not much of anything. I guess I could fill the balloon. Might as well. Just in case. Just in case I need that. Oh yeah. Okay, so we can get another energy tank here. I like to go up to the top of the ladder and wait for this thing to come up. There we go. And can we fill anything else? Not really. Fill the jet just in case. Don't need that. But to get through the barriers, in this game it is drill missile. Get the power up. So back to 6 again. Wait for this thing to get out of our way. And a nice 1-up. Ooh. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna fight the... what's it called? The room enemy. And it is weak to Dust Crusher. Super interesting enemy though. So be prepared for that. Watch out now. So want to go slow like this. Get ready to do some damage. And when it's going real fast, yeah, like that. That's when it can hurt you by smashing you into the wall and such things. And of course the eye inside here can hurt you as well. Okay, keep an eye on your health there. Oh, that was weird. Okay, I don't want to die. I have the energy tanks. It's time to use them. Oh, one more ought to do it. No, jeez. Yeah, see, like that. It's pretty crazy though. I don't remember seeing anything like this anywhere else. There we go. Again, not too hard, especially if you've been stacking energy tanks like that. Okay, we have a few stages left yet before we get to Dr. Cossack. I like the music in this one. Oh yeah, and then they just throw an auto-scrolling stage at you. Just out of nowhere. It's the only one in the game, but it's different, and I like that. It really makes you feel like you're playing Super Mario 3. Well, you can see like the top of his palace go by there. Oh, that was playing it fast and loose there, but we got a 1-up out of it, so. Now, might as well use this opportunity to fill the old Dust Crusher, because like I said, they're not filling it for us anymore. Something so much more destabilizing about an auto-scrolling stage. Just feel a little bit, well, it just feels a little sketchier. Now for this area, I just like to use the balloon, Good thing we filled it earlier. Again, too many sprites on screen. And that's the maximum number of balloons you can have is 3. Pretty sure. And off to the scrolling races again. This must be real annoying for people speedrunning this game. There's no way to save time in an auto-scrolling section. No, I better do the dust. At least I don't think there's any way you could save time here. These are interesting platforms though. They go up when you jump off them, and then they sink when you're standing on them. So you can kind of maintain their height, and once you're off them, they're gone forever. So there's no going back. And another energy tank. So you might be wondering, how on earth would I get that one? But here's the key. Good old balloon. And in these post Robot Master stages, you don't get to continue at the boss barrier like that, so you get sent back a ways. So this is the, what are these called? The wall robots. And they're weak to the ring boomerang, but the dive missile is another good one to use against them. But they're not much of a threat. The second one is a lot worse than the first one. So for this guy, sometimes I just like to fling dive missiles at him, because he moves around real quick. And then you can just focus on dodging. So I don't know. Use whatever strategy you prefer. I like that one. But that means we have to fill 2 weapons, but that's okay. There should be lots of opportunity to do that. And I think it's time to fight Dr. Cossack. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Down the hole we go. Oh yeah, okay, so we can fill some stuff up here. Namely ring boomerang, we need that. So get the old ring full up, that's pretty close. And we'll do dive missile as well. I think it's in Mega Man 5. It's either Mega Man 5 or 6 when you there's like an item you get where you no longer have to switch. You know what, I'm just gonna run through these fellas. You no longer have to switch your weapon, and it just, when you pick up an energy tank, or like a weapon energy power up, what am I looking for here? Drill. It just fills whatever one needs it, and that's a great item, but not in this game. Okay. So there's energy to be had up there. Health that had to be had up there, but I'm not gonna bother. Okay, so here's a fork in the road. Left will give us a 1-up, and right will give us an energy tank. And I prefer the energy tank route. Oh, come on now. Come on now, Rush. Thank you. Down the hole we go. There's our energy tank. It's a bit shorter too, and there's less ways to die on this road. More of these overpowered slinkies. But yeah, if you take the other road, you come out here. Come out the top there. There's some energy up there, but didn't need it. These guys are good for farming if you need weapon energy. I'm gonna go up here. I'm actually okay. Well, you know what? I've never actually done that because I usually just ignore it. So I guess I'd have to use balloon to get up there, and I'm not gonna bother. Because Dr. Cossack, he's killed with the Mega Buster at best. Charge shots are good here. There he is, looking very Dr. Wily-like in his contraption. So you don't want to spend too much time underneath him. That's how he gets you. Like the claw machine at the arcade. No, 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 no. Oh no, he got me. Oh no, he got me. Put me down. Gently. Jeez. Oh no. Can't let him get me again. Oh no, I missed. One more shot. Got him. And what's this? What's happening? Proto Man and a girl. Please, Mega Man, don't. My father is not really evil. Dr. Wily took me hostage and forced my father to fight you. Please, Mega Man, don't hurt my father anymore. Oh, Kalinka. Father. Mega Man, forgive me. You betrayed me, Proto Man. I'm gonna break you, Mega Man. Real twist. Who would have thought that Dr. Wily was behind it the whole time? Dr. Cossack was merely a pawn. Who could have predicted such a thing? I wonder if that was mind-blowing to people back in the day. Because I read the plot, you know, I read up about this game before playing it for the first time. So that bit of plot was spoiled for me. Alright. Just gonna run on by you. Oh jeez, fell down the ladder. No time for that. There's too many of you. Oh jeez. But a 1-up, that's always good. How many do we have? 6. How many energy tanks? 8. Doing well so far. All these little fellas are giving you a bit of a clue about what's coming up next. Now, what do we, fill up the old dive meter. Oh yeah, so this is where we can use our Rush Marine. Oh yeah, what am I doing? I need to actually use it. That's nice of you to give me that, because I was acting like an idiot a second ago. He's good up to here, and then you gotta switch back, because he doesn't fit down this next hole. You don't want to hit those spikes. Alright, so if you've been missing the disappearing blocks, here they are. Now we have disappearing blocks over death spikes. Again, you could use a balloon there if you really don't trust those guys. Okay, then what can I fill now? Not much. I might have wanted to save that, but well. There's another energy tank coming up here. In this little pool. So are we at the maximum now? Yeah, we are. 9. So it's time to start using them. And I probably will on this guy because he's a pain. He's not that bad. It's just kind of hard to dodge him. Look how big that helmet is. He doesn't like the ring. He's gonna get a hit on me here. Oh, I dodged him. One of his little fellas got me though. So far so good. Can I get him in this one go? Oh jeez. Alright. That's good, we didn't have to use an energy tank. Alright. Just a bit of Mega Man gameplay left. Alright. Anyone want to guess what's next? Anyone want to take a guess? Oh, I was wrong. I thought that the next bit was the boss rush, but there's another bit before that. And there's an energy tank there, but I can't carry it, so I'm not gonna get it. Get your balloon ready for this bit. See what he has to say. Okay, well, I'll take it. And then I believe the right ladder is the one we want. Yes, it is. Okay. There isn't much left, I don't think. Let's get ready to shoot mummies. Alright. I don't remember if there's a better way. I think the right way. Doesn't really matter. Those things don't come down the hole, which is good to know. But this part here, get ready to kill this thing pretty quick, and then inch your way over. Make the jump. Up we go. Really nice of him to not use his other weapon. And a 1-up. Hooray! Oh jeez. This could be bad. Okay, good. A little overzealous there. So one more boss. I was thinking we were at the boss rush, but no, one more boss. And again, he doesn't like the ring boomerang. Oh man, I should have been filling that up. Oh well. To get him some way. Just gotta pick my shots here, not miss any. Oh, I missed one. Okay, he's almost dead. I guess I'll just Mega Buster him to death. Hopefully he's not only weak to that. Oh good, I can still do damage to him. Except I'm missing horribly. This is not going to plan, folks. Man. Okay. Energy tank time. Let's try dive missile. No, it doesn't heat seek. Maybe drill. That's nice because you can explode it before it hits and then actually do damage. But man, I fell off again. jeez. There we go, finally. That's not the way you should do that. You should really fill up your ring boomerang before that. But I forgot that little fact. I'm gonna be running low on ring man power up. Be a shame if I had to get game over to fill everything. Because that would take a long time because I have a lot of lives. Okay, so what do I need to fill? Ring desperately. Get that. We can get this energy tank because we can carry it, and we'll get the 1-up. 8 lives. That's crazy town. Oh, jeez. It's okay. There's health to be had. Oh yeah, we can fill up here. This is good. We need drill for the final boss, but we need ring for other things. Dive missile. One more on drill. That's good. We're getting near the end here, folks. Okay. Boss rush time. I'm gonna try not to waste any time here, because I'm actually running out of time to do this playthrough. It's taking longer than I expected. Okay, so I like to start with the harder ones first. So we'll do Ring Man. It's all about dodging. Which I'm not doing a very good job of at the moment. There we go. Okay, Ringman's dead. Let's do Dustman. Now Dustman, what does he not like? Ring Boomerang. Ugh, don't do that now. Doing a good job dodging his projectiles though. Projectiles. Okay. We'll do Toad Man next. No, I don't want to do Toad Man next. Or Pharaoh Man. Skull Man. That's one we should get out of the way while we have full health. Or not Skull Man, I was thinking Dive Man. Oh well, whatever. Skull Man's good to murder. He's good for killing. Ugh, he always does that. Lands right where you're gonna land. Gotcha. Now we'll do Drill Man. Now we'll do Dive Man. Let's get Dive Man out of the way. May use an energy tank here, which is fine. This is what we've been saving him for. Oh, I got a good rhythm happening here. Ha! Gotcha that time. Make up for last time. Who's in here? Bright Man. Get him with the old toad. The old rain. The old toad rain. Uh-oh. I'm a little scared. Yeah, I should be. I only have one more shot with the toad too. Oh well. And I would have survived it. Oh, wait, that's interesting. He's still alive. Wonder how that happened. Die. Thank you. So that was weird. I've never had that happen before. Alright. Let's do Toad now. Same strategy. Watch out for his weird timing if he decides to change it. You will not toad me today, Toad Man. Oh, jeez. Falling apart. Aha! Aha! Okay. Who do we have left? Pharaoh Man. Round 2 is just as fun. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I gotta let him hit the ground again. There we go. Die, you Pharaoh Man. Yeah, you gotta go fast or else you get hit by stuff. That's okay. Don't hit me again. Oh no. That was less fun than the first time. That's okay. And Drill Man. Okay. Same thing as last time. Get the dive missile out. So you may be wondering, will he come up through that part that's clearly solid ground and not dirt? And the answer is yes, because I tried that. He's really being a meanie bobini here. One more. Gotcha. That was weird. Didn't feel like going underground there. Okay, so next is Dr. Wily. Alright, so just hang it under here. He does 3 shots and then gives you a little break. And you're pretty safe. I don't think I've ever been hit standing right here, so the only time you get hit is if you jump too early. He doesn't like the ring. Mega Buster's good here too, with charge shots. One more shot. Okay, so now it's time to switch to drill shot. And if you didn't know, drill shot, you can detonate it before it makes impact. And I did not know that, and it took me a long time to figure that out, which makes this a lot harder. Because it just sort of bounces off. Keep an eye on your health, obviously. Okay, time for an energy tank. Back to the drill. Gotcha. Gotcha, you vile fiend. Is that it? Is that the end? No, it's not. It's always a fake ending. There's always a psych out. And of course, one more encounter with Dr. Wily. No power-ups to be had here. Although you might get something out of this next little area. And these little worm fellas. No energy, but we need Pharaoh Shot. We have some of it left. Luckily. Okay. I'm wasting it. I gotta focus here. Got ya. Oh, man, he's right in front of me. Oh, I missed. That's not good. Keep an eye on the old health. He's right below me. That's not good. Don't waste the shot. One more. Gotcha. Gotcha, you old Dr. Wily. And again, he's begging for mercy. Like he's done so many times in the past. Danger! Oh no, he escaped. Oh no, the fortress is crumbling. Whoa, that was cool. Big mushroom cloud. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's Mega Man 4. The credit sequence here is pretty long, but good. So I'm going to say goodbye now and leave you with the credits if you want to watch it. It's worth a watch. It's definitely worth a watch. But again, thanks for watching. Sorry for the hiatus there. I had a bit of a delay. Some other things came up that I had to attend to before playing video games. But anyway, I'm back at it. And tune back in next time for Mega Man 5. Thanks again.